Hello everybody, this is Teatime Let's Plays and we're here for our Round the Robin Let's Plays. Now this is a new idea which we've just come up with, not sure how it'll work out. Three of us will each play one of our favourite games, which is more or less unknown to the other two, play some of it, explain to the viewers why it's good, and then switch, as it were, go around on a rotor, so that our compatriots might see precisely what it was we liked about the game and hopefully fail at it, or indeed succeed in interesting and fun ways. Now, as you can see, if you've got sharp eyes, this is the Nameless Mod, a fantastic modification for Deus Ex, which is my personal favourite game, which is really fun to play. In some ways it's better than Deus Ex, I think. I mean, obviously Deus Ex did it first and did it properly, but the Nameless Mod is really what Deus Ex would have been if it had had 7 years of development, came out when textures and models were of better quality, and was completely silly. There is nothing serious about the Nameless Mod, apart from its difficulty. Its difficulty is deadly serious. In any case, I'm not going to run a tutorial mission because I know how this game works, and I'm sure you probably do too. If you don't, you'll pick it up as we go on. Now, I see we have various difficulty levels: harmless, challenging, painful, punishing. Whilst I have completed the Nameless Mod, and had a whale of a time doing it, I can't remember what difficulty it was on because it was too long ago. I always play on realistic when playing normal Deus Ex, but I do remember that this game is significantly more difficult. Player health, NPC health, item quantity, NPC quantity. I don't recall. Oh, no. Let's say player health, vulnerable, we'll say vulnerable. No, we'll say vulnerable. NPC health, we'll say high. Item quantity, sparse, we'll set that at normal, I think. NPC quantity, crowded, horde, normal, understaffed. I'd be inclined to say crowded. See, I don't wish to play on... I think the first time I did it, I played on the highest possible difficulty, and my goodness, it was difficult. I mean, there'll be some amongst you who are truly 1337 and can withstand, frankly, any kind of challenge. I am not that man. I'm playing this on a humble laptop. I'm not very good. I'm good at Deus Ex, don't misunderstand me, viewers, but frankly, I can't manage it on the highest difficulty. Not in a Let's Play. Not when I'm trying to be creative and get emergent gameplay out of things. So, for those that aren't aware, the conceit, if you like, the setting for the Nameless Mod is that the Deus Ex fora communities of, I think, the early 2000s, 2004 if I recall correctly, were a real place. They were a real city. Hence, they're all Deus Ex fans. They all have their own... don't know how to put this. Everyone has their own secret passage. Corporations have more power than the government, as it were, and it's very self-referential. It's very silly. There's a llama cult, a goat cult. You'll see all this, of course. Moderators are going missing. Public users who won't make an account are griefing. It's all, it's a very cyberpunk dystopian world. I give credit to Off Topic, which incidentally is another pointer. They've made an incredibly immersive world here. A lot of people get turned off by the self-referential nature of it. I wasn't personally a part of this community, and yet I find it really quite compelling. Now, in my various Deus Ex playthroughs over the years, I've invariably used British architects as the real name. I've already been through Augustus Pugin and Charles Barry. I think on this occasion, I'm going to be Christopher Wren, if it'll fit. Appearance. I want my character to be as legit looking as possible. Yes, this is probably for the best. Coat. Well, of course I want the full JC Denton look. In fact, this appears to be the reskinned Paul Denton mould, judging by that shirt. Eyewear. Well, of course it... does Trescon have... Oh, I think he probably does. Make him look rather like Adam Jensen, eh, what? In fact, now I think about it, that yellow and black look does look alarmingly like Human Revolution, doesn't it? Draw your own conclusions, viewers. Now then, what do I want? you'll notice that there should be a hand-to-hand skill in there somewhere. Yes, weapons fists. That's one of the major additions of TNM. Otherwise it's pretty Deus Ex, just more difficult really. What do I want? Pistols are already at trained. I think I'll set pistols to advanced because I don't know how you can play without it, frankly. And do I have enough skills for computer? Yes, I do. I know that's really boring. I'm terribly sorry. I just think that's probably the best way. After I get some experience, I'll probably upgrade medicine. I know I'm a terribly boring man, but, you know, live with it. I'll be creative in how I play the game, not how I spec my skills. Now, some backstory before we get started. My particular Trestcon is a man of principle. But he's also a little roguish. He essentially supports good, but he's also a great Saints 2 fan. He's actually Saints Row, 2 fan. He's an administrator on the Saints Row 2 boards. Just manipulate the dates a little bit, eh? And he likes destroying things. He's British, like me. He likes to have fun. He's on the internet. He doesn't treat the internet as serious business. Treats it as a bit of a joke, actually. You know, I'll do the best I can for my mates, Phasmatis and, you know, all the other moderators. I don't particularly like Despot, but who does? You know, I'm just a regular kind of guy who's on the internet trying to have fun. Far be it for one to have fun on the internet, but my playstyle will reflect that. I'm not going to take this game seriously. I think people who take the Nameless Mod seriously are doing it wrong. It's not a community designed to be taken seriously. I'm going to footle about, causing the maximum amount of fun, really. If there's a group which I perceive to be evil, I'll destroy it. Let's start the game. Prod with the prod, JC. Or Trestcon, as I shall refer to you as from now on. Prod with the prod.
No flame wars on my shift. Who's there? Hey, what the?
This is Phasmatis. I can't come to the phone right now, but leave a message after the beep. Despot probably has my phone bugged, so he may give me your message. Otherwise, I'll receive it when I get home.
We need to talk. The curfew was a good start, but with Deus Diablo gone, we're not going to be in charge of this city much longer. Report in at the new HQ when you hear this. I'll set some things in motion in the meantime. I'll see you there.
Will Phas have time to look for Deus? I think he's got more than enough on his hands fighting the riots and looting.
Phasmatis has some useful contacts. Last night in the bar, he was talking about contacting Trestcon.
Fine, but we can't just sit around waiting for Phas to show up.
Oh dear God, I have pockets!
Back to your office, Gond. Slicer, go get that interview with the scientist who contacted us. It sounded like he had something important to tell us about World Corp's activities and the incident at Aunt Betty's Industries. If we're lucky, it has something to do with Deus. We also need to do something about the escalating cult wars. That conflict will blow wide open if they realize we've lost control.
Send Gand. Maybe the goat cult will abduct him.
Look guys, my pants are on fire!
No. Let that loon think he's running the place. We'll step up the firewall presence in the downtown sector until we can arrange for a more permanent solution to the cult problem.
What about DXL?
They're one of my primary suspects for the abduction. It's a toss-up between them and World Corp.
I've been probing their systems all day. I'll let you know if I make any progress.
Good. When Faz comes by, tell him I'll be in Saul's bar getting a drink and some advice from Alpha.
Yes? I overheard Phasmatis and Cashew and Souls. They're calling in an old agent named Trescon.
That name sounds familiar.
I'll keep an eye on the checkpoints in the downtown district. I reckon the faster we take this newbie down, the less trouble he'll be.
No, don't kill him. I have...
Right, welcome back everybody. So, my character is Trescon. Oh wait. Right, Phasmatis wants to see us. He's my buddy, my old pal. Now, I don't know whether you fine gentlemen and ladies have ever had internet friends, but they can be quite transient, can't they? My character, Trescon, is feeling a little bit put out by all of this. He's been roped back in after having a Deus Ex free life, playing Saints Row, yes, never mind that it came out 4 years later, just live with it. And I can imagine him being quite upset with all that's going on. So, apartment building, eh? Oh, this is very much like Deus Ex. That would please my character. Vending machines, ATMs, highly polished wooden floor. How lovely. Dustbins. Oh, wouldn't kill a vacuum cleaner. Ah, got it. Now, that was meant to be symbolism, as I'm sure you all guessed.
Anything.
I suppose that was just a ridiculous way of justifying me killing them all then, eh? Well, it's fun, they're not real accounts. Flowers, eh? Oh, I see. Ah, the heady days of Windows XP. I remember those days. I think it's probably for the best if I don't hack his PC. There's a vent here. I also hear the sound of a spider bolt. Is it just me, viewers? Hitman! Oh, fabulous! One of my character's main inspirations. I didn't notice that the first time round. Oh, excellent. Well, since we've established now that my character is a Hitman fan, I think it's best if I give you some backstory on my Trescon. He's a trainee architect in real life. He goes to a second-rate at best university, really, and this is his chance to get a bit of recognition, you know, for the good things he does. You know, he's a bit of a failing architectural student, that's why he uses the pseudonym Christopher Wren, which is not, of course, his actual real name, although his real name probably is Chris. So he's studying architecture at, oh, I don't know, Aberystwyth? Sorry if you actually go to Aberystwyth, it's probably a lovely university, but I'm trying to get the fiction straight. So he's Welsh, and yes, I am aware of the fact that not everyone who goes to Aberystwyth is Welsh, but, you know, live with it. He's Welsh. He's a somewhat mediocre architecture student, and he has designs on being seen as someone important. I think he probably has designs on running this place.